Hello, my dears. This is Miss Geneva Tarot, and today we are doing your energy reading. What are you manifesting? All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here right now. Please take the time, if you haven't already, to subscribe, like this video so we can exchange energy and I can give you much needed messages. And now, you guys, we're going to cover all 12 zodiac today. We're going to cover love. We're going to cover career and abundance. So we're getting tons of details. And we're going to even end each zodiac reading with an angel card. All right. So if you've been following me for a minute, thank you so much for bearing with me the last 3 weeks. Where I've been a little bit, off course with, my readings that I was doing weekly. And I want to update you guys. What I'm going to be doing is these energy reads bi-weekly. I will be doing like holiday readings, full moon readings, and different pop-up lives like that to keep things fun, keep the details coming from spirit for you guys. But yeah, you can expect me live or a video available for you every other Monday. Okay, you guys? And we'll get in more detail about that later. Right now, I want to get started right in with Aries. All right, Aries, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you. I am shuffling these babies, and we're going to get into career. That's right, you guys. We're going to go right into career for Aries. Give me some direct answers right now. The guys are saying you're unaware of what, you just don't know what the possibilities are for you. It's beyond your illusion. This is in reverse. Okay, so Aries, it's time for you to get excited. It's time for you to start daydreaming, thinking bigger. The sky is the limit, okay? Our thoughts, our daydreams, our visualizations, our belief systems create our future. All right. So that's the first thing you need to be aware of, Aries, is that there is so much more exciting possibilities for out there for you on the career end, on the abundance end. All right. So let's see what we can get details around that. Guys, what do we see for Aries? Give me some direct answers right now. All right. Aries, I'm going to tell you like Teresa Caputo told us in the live experience the other day. And I didn't mean to just buzz out with that, but I went and watched her show the other day, and she was absolutely amazing. And she said something that stuck with me, and that was you cannot have fear and faith. Okay, you can't have both. All right. And of course we know that, but just the way she put it out there when she said it, it just really hit home to me. If we're carrying fear about this, that, or anything else, we can't have faith here. Okay. We can't be full of faith and be full of fear. Right. And the guides are kind of saying that you're making some desperate decisions out of fear. Okay. And they're not saying you're doing it wrong. All right, Aries, we all get scared. We all get stressed. Life's hard. Right? But they're wanting you to take a deeper look. They're wanting you to move from the space of being scared and taking your power back. It says, action taken from a place of fear or desperation rather than inspiration may yield undesirable results. Before proceeding on your journey, examine your motivations and shift your energy as needed. All right, then we have leader of light, okay? Your purpose is greater than your doubts. The right people, the ones who resonate with your truth, are waiting for you to step fully into your power and speak with confidence. They will come. All right. So, Aries, I think you have some ideas of maybe where you want to be. You just don't think it's a possibility. And if you sit back, you start grounding yourself, you start daydreaming, meditating on what really does make you feel good, what makes you excited, I feel like you're really going to start tuning in to what it is that you really, truly want. Okay. And you are a leader of light. You're going to overcome this fear. You're going to embrace confidence. I can feel it already, Aries. All right. Let's see what else we can pick up here. We just got to let go of those self-limiting thoughts. I find that a lot of times those come from other people. Okay, so I don't know if you're religious or not, Aries. So you can look at this as a universe, you can look at this as a higher power, but it says, invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. I do a lot of showing gratitude to the universe, to spirit, and I will ask be guided from my higher self, my guides, maybe a past ever loved ones, on what is the best decision for me next. How can I help people better, whatever it may be. So you doing that in a way that makes sense to you, that fits your beliefs, I think will really help you, not only in grounding yourself, but getting back to a place of faith, right? And moving out of that place of fear. Intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. Again, I don't know if you believe, in the projections that's put here as in God, Lord. Okay, so we're just going to turn these beliefs into how it fits us. Okay. How liberating to listen inside and sense a moment to moment what's needed. It really is nice to have that inner guidance there, right? And when we don't let that, our critical minds take over and start analyzing and bring in that fear, we really can have some magic happen. And I feel like that's where the guides are guiding you today when it comes to career is, to sit back, tune into your intuition, and your higher self, your, guides, your, whatever it may be. If it's, God, the goddess, the universe, it's time for you to connect, ground yourself, and see what the next step is for you, because I feel like there's abundance for the taking. All right. I love that, Aries. We're going to pick these cards up and we're going to go right into love for Aries. And I'm excited to be back, you guys. I always love making these videos and having this time with you guys. All right, so I'm shuffling these babies and we're picking up on energy around love. Love for Aries. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Oh my goodness. For a lot of you, Aries, right now, you are creating blockages around love. And I feel like this is purposely done for a lot of you, right? I feel like you've been through something, and it might have been recently. It could be past tense as well, but it's definitely weighing on you. Caused a lot of destruction in your life, and you feel like you were the good person. So here's what we started out with, you guys. The Tower card. All right. So there's that devastation. You might have had to, move or relocate because of this situation. And I'm getting that vibe because we also have the Five of Pentacles here. So with these together, kind of, double amplifies that there might have been a move, that really put you in limbo of where you didn't know where you needed to be, where you connected. You might even had some financial matters going on. But either way, this person didn't bring the energy that was matching of you, right? So here's you, the Master card. And this isn't you being full of yourself. You've put time into you. You've worked hard on yourself and probably your career. And you want somebody that's, deserving and matching of your energy, right? You want somebody that's in tune with you, that understands, what you want, like if you want the same things and you're connected, you can feel each other's energy and they know what to bring to the table to support you. Let's put it that way. All right. But it's going to take you letting go of all this overthinking. And I feel like this overthinking, this analyzing to a certain degree is needed and it's justified. You went through a lot with this connection, okay? And you do need to take the time to process all that, work through all that, and let that fear go before you put yourself out to love. Okay, so you might be creating some blockages, Aries, around love, but it's also, a time period of healing, learning to love yourself again, and tuning into what it is that you really do desire. All right, so the Aries that doesn't resonate with, guys, what do we see? Give me a few more cards. Shuffling these babies and picking up on energy. Yeah, I mean, even this reading saying slow down, and that's what you've manifested. You've manifested a time for you to be able to step back and show yourself some self-love. All right, I had this in reverse, so maybe you gave a lot of attention, time, and energy into people that weren't matching. And this is you. You're taking control of your mind, your emotions, your spirit, and in turn, that's creating your future. So I think this is very beautiful. So Aries, I think that, love might not be in the cards for you at this moment in time, but I feel like it's just around the corner because you're taking the time to heal and work on you. All right, we're going to pull an angel card for Aries before moving forward to Taurus. Guides, what do we see for Aries, or shall I say angels? What is a direct message for Aries, angels? Give me one right now. And this card just went flying, you guys. Look at that. 411. Important relationships. See the value in those you love. You are called, to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. Think about how to tell a loved one how much you care for them, appreciate them, and see them in your life. Make time for them today as you communicate how important they are to you. All right, so I think that's really nice. You're taking the time to heal, and I think important part of healing is our family and our people close to us, and the things that they might have to deal with us as we go through. So sending this love out to your person, one of your family members, maybe your bestie, is only going to return more love your way. So I love it. All right, so we're moving forward to Taurus. Hi, Taurus and Cross Watchers. How are you today? We're going to go right into career and abundance. This is your energy update. What are you manifesting? Career and money-wise. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Wow. You're manifesting where you're going to get more attention, people coming in wanting to work with you with less stress. Look at this. Silence in reverse. So to me, that's people coming forward. They're interested in what you're doing. They want to work with you. They want to make offers. They want to buy what you have. We have the stress card in reverse that's coming easy for you. And new possibilities are opening. And Taurus, I got to say, this reading seems right on to the energy that I usually pick up from you guys, because you're always striving to do better, to move things to the next level. So I could definitely see this being you that has worked really hard, very consistent, to where you build a good reputation, to where people know about you now. They know about your reputation, the good, offerings or services or products you may have. And now, you are reaping the benefits, and is opening new possibilities. You're seeing this happening already, because the guides are saying you are aware, you are in tune, you're receptive to this, you're open to it. And that is why it's coming to you. Look, you are in alignment with what you desire. The blue shows, happiness, emotionally content, satisfied, overjoyed. Right? There's no blockages in here that's fearing money for whatever reason it may be. Maybe if you had, more money, you had to worry about more taxes, or, whatever it may be, or you have to offer more services, and that would cause more stress. But you are very open. You're finding new ways to call in business easier, and you are open and receptive to all of this. And look at all these outlets coming of finances towards you. That is all the possibilities towards you. And it all took you not staying to yourself, putting yourself out there, and stepping out of your comfort zone. So very good, Taurus. I love that for you. Let's see what else we can pick up here. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Wow. Selfless abundance. True abundance is when your cup overflows, allowing you to give generously to others. When your energy is no longer consumed with self-survival and personal maintenance, you'll be in a position to help in a selfless way. And what happens when we give things out, you guys? I mean, my son was busting up laughing the other day. He came over and we started talking about some things, and he was worried about the money he was going to spend on some things. And I said, hold on now. And I opened my drawer to my desk and I pulled this baby out. Okay. And sure enough, I have the 12 laws of the universe, right? So we got the law of compensation, right? The law of compensation states that you reap what you sow. What you give to others shall be given to you. What you without from others shall be withheld from you. Okay, so the more you help, the more you're there for others that are, around you, the more the amazing, abundance is going to keep coming your way. And you're smart enough to know that, Taurus, that it's just going to keep flowing. The more you give, the more you put your passion out there, it's just going to continue growing and growing. So I love that for you. All right. The second card here is divine discipline. Every thought, every action, every word is a command to the universe. Pursue your vision with unwavering dedication and focus intention, and you will be unstoppable. I feel like you're already doing an amazing job, Taurus. I mean, we've already seen that you're calling in abundance. You're calling in enough abundance to where you can share it with others. Now it's saying, hey, focus in any more, and you can even double that or triple that or whatever it may be. All right, so awesome. I'm loving that. We're going to go ahead and move forward to love. All right, guys, what do we see for love for Taurus? Give me some direct answers right now. Oh my goodness. What you want is a breakthrough. You're wanting your destined person to come through to you, right? I mean, that's a deep desire here, right? Taurus is you want your person, you want whatever blockages between the two of you to come forward. There might even be some interest in somebody that's already with somebody. I see you having some passion for somebody that's already taken. So I'm picking up in a little bit of a love triangle that might have you, throwing out crazy energy to the universe or conflicting energy to the universe, causing issues in you calling in what it is that you truly desire. All right, because this is what we're seeing here is we got the maturity card in reverse. So you're acting a little bit immature around love. You're spending time and putting energy into somebody, or maybe you're just daydreaming about them, but you're putting some energy in places that are not needed. Okay. And that's what it's going to bring you is somebody that's, lacking focus on what it is that they desire. They're putting energy in directions that they know is not good for them, and things of that nature. So I feel like the guides are saying to focus into what it is you really want, if you're ready to call in true love. Okay. So that's up to you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with dating around, having a little bit of fun, as long as we're honest with everybody. But the reality of it is, I don't see this coming into what I'm seeing your deep desires being. All right. So the guys are saying that's conflicting energy that you're sending out. And I'm going to help you gather this love that we see for a possibility for you, Taurus. Oh, I dropped tons of cards down here. All right. Wow. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Maybe you're happy with where you're at, right? And you're like, okay, when it's time, that breakthrough will happen. But we do know, as long as we're playing games with people that are not serious about us, we're not going to call in a serious partner. All right, Taurus, I'm always here for you if you need me. My link is down below. And we're going to go ahead and move forward to, I almost said it. I almost forgot your guys' angel card. All right, 1 second, you guys. We are going to pull an angel card for you. Angels, what do we see for Taurus? Give me some direct answers right now. All right. Wow. Say what you need to say. Your angels are encouraging you to communicate your wants, your needs, thoughts to the people around you who love you. Think of a change that could make a relationship in your life stronger. Tell the person you love about it in a way they can hear. And we already know, Taurus, if they don't match, you've thrown that amazing energy out there and it's always coming back to you. All right, you guys, again, thank you for being here. And we're going to move forward to Gemini. Hi, Gemini and Cross Watchers. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go right into abundance. How is everybody today? If this reading resonates with you, please comment and let me know. All right, Gemini guides, give me some direct answers right now. Gemini, around career. Wow. All right. So remember, this is what you're manifesting. So you have called this into your life. Okay. You're taking things to the next level. You're feeling good. You're feeling successful. You're feeling like you're reaping the benefits. And I feel like you're kind of trying to hide back from others exactly how excited you are about this. Maybe for others, it seems like a small win, but for you, it's a big deal. You know, you've been in gloom for a while and you're coming out of it. You see the light, you're celebrating, you're living your best life, and you're not sitting on the sidelines anymore. I got the postponement card in reverse. Okay. So you are moving forward. You're devoted. I got new vision in reverse, and you're not changing gears. You're not changing directions. You're staying on track to what you've been building. And now you see where it's going. You've gotten a taste of it, right? A little taste of the success. And now it's fueled you. No stopping you now. All right. So I'm loving this. What I don't love is your ideas of something about this being small and maybe you shouldn't share with others. And, I'm not a big person on sharing with others, but it's just your thought base, the energy behind it of why you don't want to. Okay. So, I don't, people tend to, piss on your parade, if you will, when you tell them things. If they care about you, they want you to stay safe, right? If they don't care about you, they want to sabotage you. So you always need to follow your intuition, look inward on your guidance when it comes to career, when it comes to love and everything in between. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you kind of backing off, but I want it to be because you're starting to trust in you. You know that you have the right answers within you. Wow, look at this. Look at you, Gemini. Abundant attraction. There are no limits except to those you impose. The quantum field holds infinite potential. What will you choose to create? I'm loving it. Oh, goodness. All right, so this is getting a little bit off base, but maybe you guys will be a power couple. Kindred spirits. Sacred bonds are forming as a universe aligns you with kindred spirits who share your values and resonate with your energy. When you two or more souls align with a shared purpose, manifestation accelerates effortlessly. All right. So you're going to have some business partners. I mean, there could be love in there. That was my first thought, you guys. So, maybe you're going to be, meet someone, you guys are going to be a power couple, but either way, you're meeting your people. You're going to be growing abundance. You're attracting it. You're calling it in, and you're already reaping the benefits. Look at that. You living your best life. All right, Gemini. I love that for you. Let me get these cards organized. And we're going to be laying on love. Guys, what do we see for our Geminis? Give me some direct answers right now. Shuffling these babies and picking up on energy. Oh. Wow. You are letting go of someone. Am I right, Gemini? Let me know. Comment. Be like, Miss G, you are on it. All right. So, wow. Yeah. Because you're taking the time to let go. All right. You're letting the emotions flow through you. You're not suppressing, you're not fighting it. You're dealing with it. You're processing. You're working through it daily, and you're letting it go in a very healthy way. And because you are all the overthinking you were doing around love, all the stress, all the heartaches, maybe the thought bases of what if are clearing air. That's becoming a thing of the past. And I feel like you already know this, Gemini. You're already seeing this in you, that you're detaching from that energy, you're healing, and that is calling in new people. And not just on the love end, this calling in new people on the friend end as well. But on the love end, I feel like if it's a connection on that end, which I do feel is coming in for you, it'll be like, the love connection you have when you're with your bestie. You guys will be the best of friends and lovers too. All right. So very cool. I love seeing that for you. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and move forward to Cancer. Hi, Cancer and Cross Watchers. How is everyone today? Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can share energy. Cancer, we're going right into abundance. Guys, what do we see for abundance for our lovely Cancers? What are they manifesting? All right, wow. You are letting any past worries, any past blockages, any past stressages, you just let it go. Look at you, you've turned in. Okay, you aren't holding on to it. You're not holding on to fear. You've processed what is, what might have felt like a loss in the past. And now this is where you're going into the flowering card. This is a Queen of Pentacles for one, which shows you, this doesn't mean, you're a female or, any kind of sex for that matter. It just means that, you are mastering it. You have nurtured your career, your money. You've used your time and your energy, and you have built this from nothing to what it is today, which is abundance. Now you are being flowered with attention, love, admiration, excuse me, and you are also being flowered with money. There is tons of cash coming your way. All right. In the past, you had some blockages around stress. I'm just going to be real with you, Cancer. Okay. But now here's you. All right. And notice she's pregnant. Okay. And I'm not saying you're going to have a baby. All right. So no worries there. But it shows you're nurturing your career, your money. You are building something huge that's coming to fruition that's going to continue to grow. All right. And I wouldn't be surprised if you become, if you have to travel for a living, or if you have a product that's going to go past your local area, or service offerings, and if that was a question on your mind, I would say that's the next level for you. It's not to stay small, not to stay where you're at, maybe to get online and share your services there, or to take it on the road, whatever it may be. And I feel like that's what you've been manifesting. That's what you've been thinking about for a long time, because you are a creator. Look at you. You're a great manifester. You're very passionate about what you do. That's why you've had the devotion and determination and the passion to stick in there and nurture this to where you're going into right now. And I feel like you might even be experiencing a raise in money, a raise in attention, and admiration for all the hard work that you do. All right, loving that, Cancer. So let's lay from this beautiful deck over here. See what else we can pick up for you. Guys, what do we see for Cancer around finances? Give us some more details. Harmful influences. Not all who are around you support your highest good. Pay attention to relationships and influences that lower your vibration and cloud your judgment. Protect your energy by choosing who you interact with wisely. Cancer, I think you are going to intuitively know exactly who this person is or who these people are. And I think you know exactly what to do, because look at this. We got turning in. To me, that's leaving things behind. That's moving to the next level. You're moving from being this lack of patient person that's, I don't want to say money hungry, but always, feeling a lack thereof, always feel like you have to, hustle to get more. And maybe that's a loop these people are stuck in. Right. And you're moving forward. You've already seen that they got toxic ways that are holding you back, and you are no longer on that level anymore. You've upgraded, right? Infinite possibilities. Remember that there are an infinite number of ways you can succeed. When you release the illusion of limitation, you will step confidently into the flow of infinite opportunities that are always available to you. I love that. And it's very true. And if you're hanging out with people, that are not on the level you are, I would look at that as a blockage you need to release so you can get here. All right. Love that for Cancer. And we're going to go ahead and lay an angel card. Excuse me, you guys. And you guys, if that resonated, tell me. Comment down below. Maybe even let me know what you want me to read on that. I'm going to be doing some pop-up readings here soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. All right, we're going to get an angel card for Cancer. Angels, what do you see? Give us a direct message right now. Your angels are asking you to unblock your energy now. If you are in a romantic relationship, do something to reinforce the bonds between you and your significant other. If you're single, this is a prime time to bring forth new love. Sit in meditation right now for a few moments as you visualize the white light of the divine shining on your heart chakra, clearing out the debris that blocks love energy that is coming to you. All right, I love that for you guys. You guys, I don't even know right now. Did I do love for Cancer? I'm so embarrassed. You guys are going to have to update me. I hate that. I get loopy, you guys. You're going to have to let me know. Did we do love for Cancer? If not Cancer, you are getting an extra bonus reading. All right. So we are moving forward to Leo. Excuse me. Guys, what do we see for Leo around money? Give me some direct answers right now. Money and career. Guys, what do we see? Oh, we got cards trying to fly out. What is Leo manifesting? You are determined, right? You are sticking in there. And because you're sticking in there and so passionate about what you do, you are taking control of the situation. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there's been a money dip, or at least it's looked bad in some way or another. Maybe you were looking like you might have to take a hit in hours, whatever it may be. There looked like there was some kind of financial despair or something came into play for you. But here is you. Okay. And it's because you were like, this is just a moment in time. I've been here. I've grown knowledge and understanding how to stay strong when things look bad. You know how to, manifest and get yourself back into control. Look at this. We got the understanding card in reverse showing you know exactly what right moves to make to get yourself right back into alignment where you needed to be. And now here's you being passionate, sharing, your joy for your career, whatever it may be. You're doing what feels good, what feels right. Okay. And this is really helping you. Okay. I feel like you're hiding back. You're not going to let people know what your next move is. And I feel like this looks like a sneaky card, but in the lay we got going on and what I'm seeing here, I feel like this is more you like, not anybody's business what my next move is, right? I'm tired of people trying to tell me what I need to do when I know exactly what I need to do. You're passionate, you share, you tell people what you're going to do. You don't ask opinions, and you do it when it's the right time, right? You leave the rest behind, and you're feeling healed. You're feeling good. You're feeling powerful. You're feeling in alignment with what you desire, and you're bringing the right energy to the table. And because you are, other people are getting excited. Okay. Other people are wanting to know more about what you do, you know, and I feel like the ending result is really just beyond your illusion. Once you start on this path, you're going to see how much you start shining. It's going to take you to the next level and to the next level after that. I also feel like when we see this card, we need to start daydreaming a little bit bigger, right? See it, feel it, live it, you guys. Okay, so I love that for you. And we're going to go ahead and move a couple cards from here, see whatever details we can get. Guides, what do we see? Give me some direct answers for Leo right now. Ooh. Words of attraction. Your words carry immense power. Speak only of what you want, never of what you fear, and you will attract the outcomes that reflect your highest vision. There you go. You know, and the first card we had flying out, I mentioned it, and I don't think I put it in the read. That was the Star card in reverse. So this was you. You were sad about where you were. You used to be sad when you hit these little money dips, or it looked like, you know, business wasn't coming your way, whatever it may be. But now you just buckle down. You're like, oh no, I've been through this before. I am successful. I will be successful, and we'll go right back into a place of abundance. And you are using your words to call it in. Conflicting desires. Conflicting desires create a split in your energy, diluting your creative power. Consider what you truly want and align your heart, mind, and spirit with one clear vision. When your inner world is unified, your outer world is amplified. So think about what we've seen here. We've seen you upgrading, moving to the next level, but we've also seen that some of the things that are in your manifestation bank are beyond your illusion, right? You're not quite seeing it clear yet that this is there for your taking. Okay. So I would say this is time for you to sit back and think about everything you've been through, and what it is you really do want. Of course, you could stand strong through the money dips, but it would be nice if the money dips were gone, right? So maybe not visualizing, you know, you having strength. And this is just an example, you guys. I'm not saying this is what you're doing, but, you know, visualizing, you know, no more money worries. You're on vacation and money's flowing, right? And something on the lines of that resonates with you. All right, you guys, I think you're doing amazing. I feel like when we have little dips like that, that gives us a little contrast, a little bit more understanding of what it is we don't want, and, you know, which in turn gives us more understanding of what we do want. So it's all a little bit necessary sometimes for us to move to the next level. All right, so we're going to lay on love for Leo. Goodness sakes. Love for Leo, guys. What do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Oh, I can't keep a hold of the cards, you guys. What are they manifesting? Oh, wonderful. The guys are showing that you took the time to process your last connection, to heal, to work through it. And you know, that is the biggest power move you guys can make, right? Because if you go out feeling insecure, scared, you're just going to get another person on that level that's going to make you feel that way even more. But you processed, you just let the emotions flow through you. You did what you need to do to heal. And here's you now. You're raising your passion. You're feeling good, energetic, and you're excited about the love possibilities that are out there for you. Right. And there's some things that you're not aware of. There's some people that are going to be reaching out to you because such an amazing passion and energy. When you are living your best life, when you are full of passion and you're excited, people want a piece of that. People want involved in that. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing people coming forward to you, Leo. wanting to be close to you, wanting some of your energy, wanting to talk to you. So I think that's absolutely beautiful. All right. So calling in the love, Leo. Congratulations. All right. So we're going to pull an angel card for Leo. Angels, give us a direct message for Leo. All right. Seven, 4, 6. Big decisions. Big decisions. Excuse me. I can't talk today, you guys. All right. The choice you need to make presently has already been decided in your heart. Your angels validate that you know what to do. Look within. Looking within is the only work that is right. Right now, your angels are revealing the answer to the big question in your life as you sit quietly in meditation and allow the answer to find you. The steps you must take have been revealed. So I think they're pretty direct here that you already know what you need to do, right? I'm going to leave it there. Maybe you can let me know what exactly it is you need to do. But I feel like you needed that confirmation, and they came in with that for you today, Leo. All right. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and move forward to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here today. We are doing an energy update, and we're going to find out what you are manifesting. Starting with career and finances. Guys, what do we see for Virgo? Give me some direct answers right now. Virgo around career. You are manifesting stability. You're manifesting a career that is going to be long-term. Look at that. Moving forward many moons. You're building wealth. You're building stability. You're building a heartfelt connection to your relationship to your money. You're enjoying life with the money that you're making from your work. Maybe that was something you weren't doing before. And the guides are saying, you've made enough that it's time for you to celebrate and enjoy life. Okay. I feel like you're also building in confidence. The better you're doing at your career, the more it's helping you in your love life. All right. So look at this. You're giving in to people less. You know exactly what it is you want. And you say, hey, I support me. I take care of me. And I don't feel good about this. So I don't want any of that. Right. So you have a lack of compromise that you're dealing with others now that you're financially secure and able to take care of yourself. Right. You're seeing that, you have worth to bring to the table and you don't have to, put up with anything from anybody. Right. So I really love seeing that for you. I also feel like you're breaking past your normal barriers. Look at this. You're the rebel. So you might have a, career that's kind of offbeat anyhow. But any kind of blockages and kind of insecurities, fears, you're breaking through them. And I got to go back to this first card, Virgo, because I feel like that's, the card of this whole reading is showing you nurturing. Yeah, you're nurturing and loving your money relationship, your career. You're putting your time and your energy into it, and it's growing into fruition of this large amount of, cash, but not just that, stability, peace of mind, success. All right, so I love that for you. Let's see what we can pull from the abundance card or oracle. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Kindred spirits. Sacred bonds are forming as the universe aligns you with the kindred spirits who share your values and resonate with your energy. When two or more souls align with a shared purpose, manifestation accelerates effortlessly. This could definitely be telling you to, partner with somebody else in career, or it could be, simply, bouncing off ideas of somebody that's, in the same link with you that resonates with your ideas. Excuse me. Just be wary of anybody that doesn't really get it, right? Because we all have those people in our life, and that's okay. It isn't, they're not supposed to understand anything. We're supposed to bring it to the table, bring it to fruition so they can learn from it and, um, understand it then, right? As they process it. So a lot of times when we go to ideas with people, they're just like, they can't see what we're projecting. And I think you know who those people are. So I would avoid going to them, but the people that, you just know would get excited about this would be, someone that would be like, oh, that's such an amazing idea. You need to be connecting with these people, right? Because they're just going to fuel your passion. Okay. If not, go into business with you and you guys have this huge partnership. All right. Wow. I love that for you, Virgo. We are going to now lay on love. Love for Virgo. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Love for Virgo. You are doing some healing. I mean, I feel like you got a connection to somebody. It might not have been love, but you had some heartfelt feelings and they kind of shocked you. All right. So, first of all, let's go there. We got clinging to the past in reverse. That shows you letting this person go. Okay. And then we got the harmony card showing this caused some disharmony. You weren't madly in love. There might have even been some distrust towards this person, but there was some feelings there. And when I got this past life card in reverse, I look at this as like the Twilight Zone, like Friday 13th vibes, or at least what they try to protect it. I love Friday the 13th. I definitely don't think it's scary or a bad day or anything in the lines of that. But it kind of gives that vibe that, whatever they did was so unexpected and so needed. Is like bizarre. It's like, why did you even go there? Why did you do that? And it was probably stemming some kind of insecurity. But here's you. You're moving back out in the world. You're feeling passionate. You're full of life. You might even have a trip or some adventures celebrated. Maybe have some events on the schedule. But your passion is raising, and that's what's really going to call in true love. Because when we're passionate, we're full of life. Everybody's going to want a piece of that, right? And you're just kind of maybe taking a time out with your family. You're worrying about you for a minute, and that's what's helping raise that passion. I would just enjoy what is for the moment, because whatever energy this person was bringing to the table is kind of bizarre. So now I feel like you're bringing in more harmony. You're upgrading. You're moving to the next level as you detach from that person. All right, so we're going to pull an angel card for you. Virgo angels, what do you see? Oh, darn it. Give me some direct answers right now, angels, for Virgo. All right. Haven't even looked at it yet, you guys. 986. Forthright. Practice saying no. Your angels want you to be alert to your tendency to confuse yes with no. And they are asking you to stop. People know you have a hard time not doing what they are asking you to. and they have been taking advantage. It's time to say no confidently. 10 times today. Look in the mirror and practice a way of saying no. All right. So I don't know if you guys necessarily have anybody that's taking advantage of you, but we don't want to be, a pushover, right? And we want to be confident and determined and just calling in what we desire. So we can't just go along with everybody's plans. So absolutely look in that mirror, practice saying that no, because I know you Virgos are so sweet. You want to be there for everybody, but that's not always the case, right? You can't be there for everybody. All right, Virgos, thank you so much for being here. I love all of you. And I'm going to be moving forward to Libras. Libras, welcome. We are going to be laying on what you are manifesting in career and love. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct answers for Libra right now around career. Just getting a good shuffle in. Oh, my goodness. We're doing more than that, aren't we? We're throwing the cards now. All right. Shuffling these babies. Guys, what do we see? Oh my goodness, they're getting impatient with me. That went flying. Wow. So I feel like you're feeling more passionate at work. Okay, there were some things weighing on you, and you were like, you know what? I just need to have more patience. I need, not to get so upset about this. Maybe not tune in to the different things that are annoying at work. And with this more patience, you've let go of this mental burden. Right? Things are becoming more fun. You're becoming more passionate. Maybe other people are also falling into that energy because everything's an extension of our energy, right? So the people we work with are also feeling more passionate, more alive. You're feeling less sorrow, and you are calling in more success. Look at that. All right. So that's you moving up. If you're wanting to move up to the next level, as in get a promotion, I would say that's in the cards for you. You're calling it in. Okay. But you're definitely calling in an energy of feeling more lively, more excited, more joyful, and just really enjoying what you do. So I love that for you. All right. We're going to be pulling from the Abundant Oracle deck. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now for Libra. What are they manifesting? Familiar territory. The path you have always walked is not necessarily the path that leads you to your highest potential. If you are staying because it's all you've ever known, ask yourself, is this truly where I'm meant to be? Now, that Six of Pentacles could show you moving on as well in career. Moving on to something you're more passionate about, something you'll make more money at. So if you were thinking about making a move, this is your confirmation that it'd be very good for you and that it will call in more success. Limitless universe. The universe is boundless and abundant. Open your heart to receive without limits. Walking in the truth that your dreams do not take away from others. Wonderful. Yeah, you could call in abundance all day long, and that's not taking anything from anybody else because it's limitless. All the abundance, all the experiences that we can take for in our lifetimes is limitless, okay? So there's no reason to feel greedy. There's no reason to feel like, you're blocking somebody else from having fun or anything else between. Just think about what makes you feel good and what it is that you truly desire in your life. All right, very nice. We're going to move forward to love. Love for Libra. I'm throwing cards. Oh my God. I don't know what's with me today, you guys. All right. Shuffling these babies. Guys, what do we see for Libra around love? Give me some direct answers right now. You have a relaxed energy about you. You've kind of signed on to this idea of what is meant to be will be. You have a lot of self-love for you. So that's a really laid back energy. And that's opening up possibilities for you, because you're not scared. You're not desperate. You're not chasing people. You're not lonely. You're content with you. You're happy with you. And you're showing yourself self-love. And the ending result here could be marriage. Look at that. All right. And I'm not trying to scare you if that's not something you're wanting, but it definitely shows the potential of a relationship on that level. All right. So that's what you're doing by showing yourself the self-love, being okay, being single, just living your best life, enjoying yourself is what's really going to get you closer to having the connection you truly desire than actually chasing it. So great job, Libra. I love seeing that for you. All right, we're going to go ahead and move forward to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio and cross watchers. Today, we are doing your energy update. What are you manifesting? And we're going to go right into career and abundance. All right, you guys, I'm shuffling these babies. Picking up on energy. Guys, what do we see for Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, we've all been there. We've all done it. So I'm not pointing fingers at you, but I do want you to live your best life. So I'm going to let you know here, something emotionally has been weighing on you, and this has created blockages around finances or maybe calling in new opportunities. Okay, because we got the possibilities card in reverse. We got you feeling just passionate and angry about this, maybe even resentful that, nothing's coming in for you. And the reason this is happening is because you're holding on to old energy, Scorpio. Okay. So it's not that you're not capable. It's not that you're not able, to bring a lot to the table or people don't see that. Okay. It's about the energy that you're projecting. And it's an old energy that's full of self-doubt. It's maybe has some thought bases of, oh, that's just the way it always works out for me. Right. So I would suggest to sit down. I would start writing down everything that's going through my mind, and I would release everything negative. I would start using my power words. I am powerful. I am calling in abundance. I am feeling passionate. I am seeing new opportunities every and each day, right? Get you an affirmation that really suits you and what you're wanting to call in, because these thought bases that, you're always going to be stuck in this pattern or this routine. Things are always going to be that way for you. It's keeping things that way. Okay. And like I said, Scorpio, I'm not trying to point fingers or make you feel bad or try to tell you you're doing it wrong. As humans, we've all done it. We've all been there. But our power is in learning how to take back control and manifest what it is we truly desire. And that is what I'm wanting for you starting today. And look at this. Legacy of wealth. Quick riches come and go, but true prosperity is built with patience and purpose. Even if the results aren't immediate, know that you are creating now will provide lasting abundance for the future. Yeah, so you need to think of the long term of what it is that you really, truly desire. Okay, what you're wanting to build for yourself. Okay, because like it says, quick riches will come and go. We're looking for a legacy of wealth, and they wouldn't put this out here if this wasn't a possibility for you, Scorpio. And they wouldn't point out that your thought bases are not in connection to what you truly desire if you were not able to upgrade it. Okay, so this is all fixable things to where you can get yourself now to here. So I love that. I really love that for you. All right, look at this. Spiritual contract. This is interesting. Sacred agreements made before this lifetime are guiding you towards experiences, relationships, and lessons vital for your growth and purpose. You're not being tested. You are being activated. So maybe these losses that are holding on you that's caused all these past thought bases that you're having a hard time letting go are things that weren't meant for you or you were supposed to experience to get you to where you're now. There is no loss. That is what they're trying to tell you, is that everything has been set in place in your best interest and is only getting you to your most abundant state. Okay, so release any thought bases of lack thereof. All right, I love that for Scorpio. And we're going to move right forward to love. Love for Scorpio. Guides, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Love for Scorpio. Oh my goodness. The guides are saying, and I'm not saying this is each one of you, but that you're kind of manifesting somebody that's only going to bring you part-time energy, right? I'm picking up on the love of triangle card. All right. And somebody not bringing attention forward. All right. They were courageous. They were bold. Maybe they were coming after you, gave you the 5. They didn't want to be with this other person. And then they put on the brakes. Look at this. Slowing down, postponement. And then we got the Lover's card. All right. And when you put energy into somebody that's connected with another, all you're doing is creating a lover's energy. All right. That energy you're sending out is going to recreate itself and not get you that full-time devoted person that you really desire, because that's the energy you're throwing out. Deep down, it might not be what you really want, but that's where your focus is. Okay. So keep that in mind. We don't always have to be serious. There's no judgment from me. Maybe you're just, enjoying yourself at right now. But the guides are saying, as long as you focus on somebody that is only going to be there for you part-time, you're creating postponements to the true love you desire. All right. Wow. Oh, not meaning to hit the camera. We're going to go ahead and move forward to Saggies. Hi, Saggies. How are you today? Sorry, you guys. I got to get some tea. I hope everybody is doing beautiful. This is your energy update. What are you manifesting? And we're going to start right into career. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around career. All right. So in the past, I feel like you might have been creating yourself some blockages, thinking people are going to take advantage of you. You can't trust in the others. And I don't know what's happened to change this for you, Saggy. But this is where I see you kind of be, overthinking people being innocent. It's blocking you from making new business connections, maybe being trusted by other people because you're not trusting of them. And here's where this is what you're manifesting in the energy that you're going into now, being more receptive, open to bonds, connections, coming off more friendly, more mature. And the reason, this is working for you is because it helps you look like you're the master, you're the GOAT. Okay. Because somebody that's the GOAT, don't stand on the sidelines feeling insecure, worrying about what other people may do to them, right? They stand secure and confident in their own placement, and make things happen. So here's you. You're knowledgeable enough, wise enough to where you wouldn't put energy into something like that anyways, okay? And everybody's focusing into you. Your existence matters. They're putting you on a pedestal, realizing what amazing work that you do. And it just takes you, and I think you've been in the process of this, of realizing that everybody isn't out to get you. Everybody isn't going to take advantage of you. All right. Not everybody's out to make a quick dollar or to have a laugh on your sake. Okay. So we have to start becoming more secure that people look at you for what you are. And that's, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, whatever it may be for you. And it's you building wealth. You're the knowledgeable one. You're assertive, you're confident, and people are noticing for that. All right. We're going to pull you from an abundant oracle cards and see what we can pick up. Guys, what do we see for Saggy? Give me some direct answers right now. Lure of the ego. The ego seeks control and validation, but desire for personal gain can lead you off course. Be mindful of your choice driven by pride or arrogance. Try alignment flows from the higher self, not ego. All right, so think about it this way, Saggy. Your higher self's not worried about money. Yeah, that's not even a thought base. It's about you fulfilling your purpose, you helping others, or you gaining the knowledge that you need to do. So we have all found ourselves there. It was like, oh, we want to be a millionaire. We want to earn this amount of money, and we're going to put our interest in, trying to grow our wealth and this and that. But how we truly grew wealth is, more focusing into how we're benefiting others, how our services, our product, our work is, excelling this or making this happen. And for me, it's, how can I help my clients get to the next level? What can I say, do next that's going to upgrade my services so they can be the best that they could be? Right. And the more I devote myself, the more I'm passionate about being there, and, the more abundance comes towards me and everything just kind of grows together. All right. So watch the focus. I know if you're anything like me, I'm a Saggy as well. We get very motivated by, abundance and having different things. And we also get very motivated by helping others. But, here's the thing. We can't just say, hey, we want to make more money. What is your purpose? What are you bringing to the table? How can you move it to the next level? All right. Fortunate timing. The path ahead is lined with gold. And the energy around you is primed for success. This is time to make a move and seize the opportunity before you. Not because it's going to bring more money, but because that's the best outlet for you. That's how you're going to bring, your passion to the table, right? For it to help others or, whatever it may be. All right, Saggy. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I am super excited to be back. I do appreciate everybody that stuck with me and my time off. I've just been kind of reframing and trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Sometimes that takes me a little bit longer than usual. All right. So now we're moving forward to Capricorn. Hi, Cappies. Thank you so much for being here today. We are doing an energy update. What are you manifesting in career and finances and love? All right. So we're going to go right into career and finances. Guys, what do we see for Cappies? Give me a direct answer right now. All right, Cappy. If you have been putting yourself out there looking for new outlets, and it could just be daydreaming, it could be visualization, maybe doing some Google searches. This isn't necessarily filling out applications or, starting a bank account in this direction or whatever, but you're just opening yourself up to new possibilities. And you have a strong energy about you, Cappy. You're very good at daydreaming, visualizing things. And when your imagination goes wild, you do big. When you don't let that critical mind get in place, you're a big kid, right? And you start thinking about how nice it'd be to be able to do this, that, or have this or that. And, everybody loves shiny things. So I think there's been a lot with you about wanting these different outlets of income is to bring in more shiny things, more security, maybe even more money to invest in family. But more than anything, I think you're wanting to save. You're wanting the stability, right? You're wanting to build wealth because that's going to help you feel more secure, you think, more confident, and move you to the next level. And I think it absolutely can. It's just going to take you putting yourself out there in the right directions, letting go of that doubt, letting go of any blockages that you think that this is not a possibility for you. I've seen in the past that, there's been some blockages with Sagittarius or Capricorns because they don't think they have the time. They don't think they have the energy. They're like, I'm already working. I'm already doing this. I already have a family. But if you're thinking those things, you're creating your own blockages because there's 1,000,001 ways that you could be making extra money with little investment. Sorry to Cappies. I had a tickle in the back of my throat. And I'm going to repeat that. There's 1,000 or I said 100, but now we're going with 1,000. There's 1,001 different ways that you could be making money with little investment. All right. It's all about your energy. Everything's an extension of your energy. It just takes you daydreaming. It takes you being, visualizing this in and just really being curious and excited about what you can create. All right, guys, what do we see? Yeah, see, you have some kind of set belief that if you invest money in another way, if you try to put energy and time another way, that you're just destined to fail. Well, some cards in here that weren't supposed to be there. Look at this flow of inspiration. Now, was that not what I was just telling you? When you are aligned with your truth, creativity flows like a current, effortless and electric. This flow of inspiration signals that you are on the right path, doing exactly what you're meant to do. So you're stuck in this, place of, I don't have time, I don't have energy. But the little kid inside of you is going, but this would be so exciting. This would be so joyful. Maybe we can make all this money. And the guys are saying, let the critical mind go. Leave it be. Tune into what feels good, what feels right, because that's what's going to bring you in to this level. All right. This is what's going to help you transform and have the stability and the wealth that you truly desire. All right, let me pick up these cards and we're going to go right into love. Love for Cappies. If you guys didn't notice, I also put up a love reading, I think last week for Valentine's Day. I'll try to connect it to this one. All right, guys, what do we see for Cappies? Give me some direct answers right now for Capricorns around love. Did you guys see that? We just had a card fly out the deck. The guy is saying, no, you don't have to travel. No, you don't have to go out of your local area to look for love. It's almost like you get the vibe that, you can't call somebody in around you. And the guys are saying you absolutely 100% can. So maybe some of you are new, you're putting yourself out there and things weren't quite as expected. The guides are saying take your time, watch your energy, because if we're scared, if we're mentally conflicted, if we think we can't have things, if we're holding back passion when we have interest in people, expect the same energy in return. All right. So look what we have here. We got sharing a passion in reverse. We got mental conflict, weariness of others. You might share some of this. Either way, they're picking up on it. They can see it. Some of them can smell it a mile away. I got the Lovers card in reverse. So maybe you're not finding people that you feel like that are on your level. Maybe you're feeling like you're unlovable. And then I got the Travel card in reverse. Like, I don't want to have to do more to guide my person. And the guys are saying all this energy is just calling in more of that. All right, Capricorn. So my suggestion would be to sit down, write down all that you feel that are blockages around love and see how you can upgrade them with your power words. I am lovable. I love me. You know, I am becoming more and more excited about love each and every day. You know, I'm putting myself out there more in every day, whatever it may be. But this energy here, this worrisome thoughts of what may happen, that you have to go far away and all these different things, is creating nothing but keeping you back from what you truly desire and what you want. All right, Cappies? So let it go. Become more adventurous and excited. Think about new love, when we first, first true loves. And the feeling that it would give you. All right, we're moving forward to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarians. Thank you so much for being here. Shuffling these babies and picking up on energy. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Oh. All right. So I don't know where I said we're starting, but we're going into career. I feel like I might have said love, but we're definitely on career, and we're doing what are you manifesting? Aquarians, everything I say to you comes from love, my dears. Where did that go? But the guides are pretty direct that you're holding on to something or someone from the past. Look at that. There's somebody clinging to something. Okay. And that's what's causing new people from not coming in. All right. We got the friendliness card, new bonds in the reverse form. We got the inner voice card, which would be somebody, that you're in tune with, you feel aligned with, excited about. That's in reverse. Okay. And the guides are saying there doesn't need to be any postponements. Look at this reverse form. There doesn't need to be this blockage. All right. And what it is you desire around love. And here's how I know you don't even realize what you're doing, because we got the lack of understanding card here, which shows, shows a bird in a cave, so sad, feeling so trapped, before one day he looks over and the door's been open the whole time. All right. I also feel like there's some lack of patience within you, because you're like, I put myself out there, but this is the energy you're throwing out. You're smiling, you're being sweet, kind. Maybe you got the best pickup lines ever, but we're all energy readers, okay? And we sense this on the underlining. All right, everybody can pick that up. That you're still scared, you're still, upset about past situations, you're still processing, and you're still healing. And that's not a bad way to be, Aquarians, but we can't just suppress it and, say, oh, I don't understand why this is happening, and keep trying to put ourselves out there, because we're just recreating more and more blockages. Okay, so we got to let this go. All right. And did I say I was going to do career and go into love? I'm getting loopy, you guys. I got to start making these readings less. I channel and I just go, huh. All right, so I will touch career here in a minute. I will touch base with it, I promise. All right, so but here's you when it comes to love. You're freaking out, and it's causing blockages, and it's causing postponements, and you're not really understanding why. And the guides are saying, take the time out, show yourself some self love, maybe on this Valentine's Day, and let all this go. You know, be okay being alone. This lack of patience is not going to bring you in somebody that's patient, kind, and nurturing, wanting to be there for you. All right. So we have to release this. And these are honest feelings to have. These are understandable feelings to have. But we need to process it. We need to let it go so we can call in what we truly desire. All right. And we're going to go ahead and move forward to money. I'm just getting out there. I cannot believe I was like, we're going to start with career and went straight into love. All right. All right. Aquarians around career and finances. Give me some direct answers, guys. What do you see? You already know some people are holding you back from making money. I don't know if you were trying to do business with a friend, a loved one, maybe a lover. I don't know. But I'm also seeing that, somebody's holding you back. So it could be, just you have the wrong friends. Maybe their energy is not where it needs to be. I was talking to, I think it was Libra, about connecting with people, and maybe it was Scorpio, but whoever it was. I was telling them, if we're with somebody, we're around people that are struggling with lack thereof, and they're constantly carrying on about, their desire of want and how they don't get that stuff will, seep into your reality. Becomes part of your thought basis. So if somebody's not on your level, you can't stay friends with them. You can't stay connected with them. All right. We got to let it go so we can move up to the next level, because here's you. You're the Queen of Pentacles, male or female. You're being admired for who you are, your knowledge, and it could be your wealth, and I feel like that's future tense, that people admire you for your success, your wealth, your determination, and you're being guided there. You have the instincts. Your inner voice is screaming at you on the right directions to go, right? But there's this connection. There's this with somebody else. Maybe it's a sadness about another person that you need to release. You got to let go of before you can completely embrace that. Yeah, it's distrust. And what you're doing is you're manifesting more reasons to distrust around career. Okay. So there must have been a business partner that took you for a run. Yeah, look at this projections card. Then we have that trust card. So somebody lied to you. You had a business partner, and guys are saying, don't hold back on this. Look at this. Are you holding back somebody ripping you off? Did you got a bad business partner and you're just trying to walk away? Something's going on. Guys are saying, you need to reveal them for the snake that they are, what they did. You need to put it out there, because that's what's going to help you get past this breakthrough. All right. Get past whatever emotional turmoil they put you in, but not just that, be able to leave this in peace and not recreate as you move forward, because you put it out there. You release how you feel about it and put them on the spot. You're not holding it in. Right. And this is you as the outcome. You're blending and working from this situation and taking the knowledge you learn from that to make things better. So I think deep down, that some moves needs to be made, that your manifestations, future-wise, count on you disconnecting from this person. All right, we're going to pull from the Manifestation Oracle deck, or Abundance deck. I don't know what it is, you guys. It's something. It's something. I think I did a review on it not long ago, so maybe one of you know. Passionately aligned. The universe supports work that brings joy, meaning, and fulfillment to your life. Let your passion guide your path and have faith that the rewards will follow. Okay, so if you're worried about detaching from this because you've invested a lot of energy, maybe money, all that goodness, and you're like, oh, I'm going to lose out on that. And I'm going to pull this out one more time today. Okay, you guys, I am on this right now. Here. Law of compensation. The law of compensation states that you reap what you sow. What you give to others shall be given to you. What you without from others shall be withheld from you. Okay? So you threw out a bunch of this didn't work out for you. It feels like a failure. The guides are letting you know. The universe is letting you know that is not right. Everything you send out is coming back to you. So it's time to realign, refocus, tell this person how you feel about it, and walk away. Right? Walk away. Don't let this drain you anymore. Yeah. Catastrophizing. The mind has a way of amplifying fears and creating worst case scenarios. Dwelling on potential negative outcomes can trap you in unnecessary anxiety and block the flow of abundance. Breathe, release, and choose faith over fear. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the way I see, either you're going to keep feeding into this situation that you know is not nurturing you and supporting you, that you're very distrusting of, or you're going to take any kind of, hit you're going to take by backing out to create new, because that's your fastest route to your wealth. All right, Aquarians, I love you guys. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Let me know what you think of this reading. Also, my Kindle link is down below. All right, we're moving forward to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. We're going to start on career. Guys, what do you see? Give me a direct message right now. Career for Pisces. What are they manifesting? Oh, you are manifesting success. And the guys say you don't even know. You're not even aware. Maybe because you're not realizing how you're doing it. But all these daydreams you're having, all those, desires you're throwing out to the universe without doubt around them are manifesting. You're knocking down blockages around money. Look, this was probably you on the other side of that doorway, but you are breaking through, my dear. All right, second card here, we have the success card. All right, so you're raising your passion, you're moving things to the next level, and you don't even know. This energy here is calling in limitless possibilities for you. All right, you're not even consciously aware that all this excitement, all this passion, you're sending out, all this hard work and determination is bringing in even more possibilities, even more outlets to make even more money. All right. And look, these are something that could be lasting you for a long time, right? These other outlets could be there helping you be secure, stable for many, many moons, growing your wealth. All right. And this is what you're manifesting. This isn't what's meant for you. This was in your life chart. This is what you're calling in. All right. And this is out of your ordinary. Like you have not dealt with wealth like this. You've not been at this level. You've been upgrading. You've done a whole lot, but now you're going to a whole new level. All right. And the guys are saying to embrace that completely. Make sure you keep your thought bases just as excited, just as happy, not thinking about what you don't want or any insecurities. And you're about to reap so many blessings. I just love that for you, Pisces. All right. Shuffling these oracle cards. Guys, what do we see for Pisces? I thought I dropped one, but I don't know. Oh. Give us some direct answers right now. Procrastination. Procrastination is often a symptom, not the root. Look beyond the delay and ask yourself, what are you avoiding? What fear or doubt holds me back? Understanding the deeper cause allows you to dissolve and shift back into the flow and focus. I feel like that's what you're doing now. That's what's, breaking down that barrier. That's breaking down that wall that's keeping you from your success. And you are entering a very high, passionate, wealthy time. Lure of the ego. The ego seeks control and validation, but the desire for personal gain can lead you off course. Be mindful of your choice driven by pride or arrogance. The alignment flows from your higher self, not from the ego. So your higher self is not worried about you making money. It is worried about you fulfilling your purpose, you being happy, things of that nature. That's not going to be like, oh, I want you to be a millionaire, right? Or, I want you to be a billionaire, whatever it may be. It's not going to say that. It's going to say, oh, I want you to enjoy the fun of having this or living this or whatever, right? So we got to look past the money. We have to look past that and be like, oh, I want to create this abundant business that's going to help so many people, read or walk again, whatever it may be. You got to follow your passions. That's where the money is. And the more you focus into what you're bringing to the table, what amazing changes and help is bringing to others, that's where your wealth is going to grow. And you're going to see that, just putting out to the universe, I want to be a millionaire. It's really just not going to get you that far. There might be some passion behind that, but it seems like, like they say, the lure of the ego, there's not enough substance, I guess you could say. I definitely could be a millionaire. I'm not trying to, rain on your parade, but I'm just saying we have to have a little bit more focus, a little bit more substance in that. All right. Beautiful Pisces. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I enjoy reading for you. I am back. I am doing bi-weekly energy reads, you guys. If I am on here with a video, you can expect to have all 12 zodiac read. If I am live, I will be connecting to energy. That'll be a collective reading. That'll be for the people that connect at the time of the live and that the guides know that will access it in the future. All right. So super cool. So not next Monday, the following Monday, and I will be posting about that. And we will be doing some surprise lives as well. So it won't take 2 weeks for you to see me. All right. Okay. Well, till next time, I'm shuffling those babies. Blessed be.